Hey, hey, what's up, everyone? I just wanted to report about the fact that we have no signal here, even though we're a county north of Davidson County. That explosion, I don't know if you're aware of that explosion that happened. So obviously someone targeted AT&T. Obviously someone targeted and knew what they were doing because they still have not been traced. They have not been tracked down. So someone obviously was on the inside. They knew how to conduct this thing very efficiently, and they knew how to go about their plans. The bad news is currently now no one can call emergency services. You can't call 911 because your phones are down. So what's happening with us is I'm only able to talk to anyone because I linked my AT&T account with my Amazon Echo Dot, so the one in the living room can receive calls through our internet, which is from a different company, and NCTC, which gets theirs from a branch of Comcast. I'm sorry, but Concast is technically what they are. But the NCTC company that is ahead of our internet, that's where we get our internet from. So the internet is the only way we get phone signal. See, right now it shows I have full bars, but all you get is just a dialing, just a phone. You get nothing. So our entire area is without any signal. My parents can't get any signal. My daddy can't call his bosses. We can't call any family members. But oddly enough, I can text. I can text, but can't call, and I can't receive calls. My parents, they can send and receive calls, but that's it. My parents can't send and receive calls, I mean, but only I can. That's it. I can send texts. So the only way I'm able to get calls right now is through the Amazon smart speaker. And that's it. Even though our micro cell tower shows that it has signal, and it shows because it has connection to the internet, it's supposed to work. But that doesn't make sense. Why is a micro cell tower that works with your company down? Why is it down as well? That doesn't add up. Why would a micro cell tower be down? Why? Why would a micro cell tower be down when it just diverts your signal through the internet and, you know, gives your call, sends your call through the internet? That doesn't make any sense. But regardless, someone targeted AT&T today. And now emergency service phone numbers are out, emergency 911 is out, and cell signal is completely out for us. You don't get signal at our area anyway, at our property. You don't get any signal at our property. But now you get none, except for texting. You can only get text. That's it. But anyway, that explosion today, it was obviously planned out. And the individual didn't say anything because they couldn't find them, but the individual obviously did not want to hurt anyone. So that's what's interesting about this situation. It wasn't intended to hurt anyone. Because he said, he gave an evacuation warning. Um, they told people to evacuate, and it doesn't make sense why the bomb squad would not have gone and checked out that vehicle that was telling people to evacuate. That doesn't make any sense. But it said evacuate the area. That's what it said. It continuously told people to evacuate. Anyway, Yeah. So, whoever it was, whoever it was, um, I guess the message went through. Get it? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was about. But the good thing is no one, no one got, no one was intended to get hurt apparently. But they do have, I'm sure they have a plan. I am sure they have some sort of plan because they obviously targeted AT&T and they targeted them. They obviously targeted them. There was a reason why they did that. And it had to be someone with a lot of know-how, inside information, and someone who was really able to get things done in an efficient manner for their plan. Because it was too well orchestrated. And they told people to evacuate. I mean, so obviously they didn't want anyone injured or hurt. And they did it on Christmas Day at 6 in the morning because they knew no one was going to be at work. They knew all businesses were going to be closed, and they planned to do that on Christmas Day because they knew no one was going to be on the road there. No one was going to be working because they would be off for Christmas. And anyone that was there would hear that evacuation siren and evacuation warning and leave. And so they gave the warning. And there's video of this one person running really quickly with his dog just before the explosion happened into a building. He went into a building, and then it happened. So everyone got a sufficient warning. And so now we have no signal. We still have no phone signal. That means none of us can get signal. The only way I'm able to receive any alerts or get any phone calls is through my Amazon Echo Dot in the living room. And I can receive phone calls that way. That's it. And apparently it's emergency calls only in our area right now. In northern Sumner County, it's emergency calls only. So someone is planning messing with the communications. Either that or they just wanted to get a message across and it was targeted toward AT&T. So now AT&T's has several outages, and they also have emergency outages as well. Like there's no emergency signal. You're having to call a different number. So, yeah. Anyway, it's weird not having any phone signal at all. But anyway, much love, everyone, and peace. What do you think about that situation? Do you know what? Do you have any idea what it might have been about? Probably getting a message across, because whoever it was, they did it at a time they didn't want to hurt anyone or harm anyone, and they didn't want to kill anyone, obviously. So it's not your run-of-the-mill ordinary terrorist situation. They just wanted to get a point across, apparently, because it targeted AT&T specifically, the corporation, and shut communications down. Anyway, peace. Signing out.